Hey, looks like I'm back again. Looks like this will be my fourth video on Veterans Day 2025. Thank you to all the veterans and all my fellow veterans that have served the United States military. All the men and women, thank you very much. I got a message today. I wasn't expecting this to even be available, but a friend of mine from a toy group that I'm in on Facebook notified me that they had a Max Shrek. They hid one for me at Walmart. Needless to say, I got dressed and made it from my house to Walmart in about 20 minutes, and that's pretty dang fast considering how far it is away. But I couldn't miss this one again. Unfortunately, I reserved at GameStop. I reserved a couple of these guys at GameStop, and they fumbled the ball hard. So I'm probably not going to be shopping with them again anytime soon. I went up there today, and they had a $20 off coupon. I went to get my Max Shrek money back. I had reserved two of them. So I put that toward my Batman. So that paid for my Batman all of a sudden, maybe $1. That's the last dollar I'm going to spend with them. Probably forever until they get their act together. But yeah, they got my Max in. I was really upset about it. And I thank everyone that's been trying to help me out. My toy group and my two friends, including the painter of my models. He was trying to help me as well. And one of my oldest friends, one of my oldest other friends, you know who he is. He was really trying to help, and he even sent me a Peacemaker toy for free, and I cannot thank him enough for that. I love that guy. Thank you so much. But I finally got my hands on this. This is the one that I wanted the most. Like I was saying in my other video, I don't have much Batman in my collection as much as I love the character or whatever, but I do now. So I was happy to get this. This is Max Shrek from the movie. This is the theatrical deluxe edition. This is the one that I wanted. And it comes with his head from the end of the movie when he gets electrocuted to death. And just look at that. It looks exactly like Christopher Walken. And that's what I wanted. That's like, I could not pass up the chance to have a Christopher Walken action figure. So I love what they did. Nice, clean, sharp lines. Looks like them. Alternate head. And the only one I need now is Catwoman. And luckily my friend has a Catwoman on reserve at Big Bad Toy Store that he's going to keep that reserved for me so I'll be able to get it. Again, I had it reserved at GameStop, but I am going to cancel that one. I thought they canceled it when I was there, but I was just in a hurry to just get out of there. I didn't want to be in there anymore. Oh, all right. So another one I got today. Well, you know what? I've had this one for about 2 weeks. I picked him up. I was supposed to pick him up when I got Max Shrek, the Penguin, theatrical version. The coat is fabric. Looks fantastic. I love how it looks. My friend, Lesbon Arts, he just recently did a video. She did an upgrade to his Penguin figure. So I can't wait to go check that out. I'm probably going to go check that out once I'm done filming this. But Danny DeVito all the way. I love this guy. And this is the one that GameStop called me about today. So actually, in essence, I won't say I got it for free, but I got it for $10. I had already paid the money for my two Maxes that they put out on the shelf, and then they took out of the pre-order drawer and sold to someone else, even though it was in the pre-order drawer. But I digress. I took the money from that and the coupon that they gave me to make up for the whole Max situation and purchase Batman. So once I get Catwoman, I will be done. I'll be done. And this is, again, he's got a bunch of accessories. Good old Michael Keaton Batman. Best Batman ever. All right, so moving on from Batman, we'll do a couple other things I got. I loved the Superman movie. I love the Superman movie. It was really good. It was unexpectedly good. Nowadays I always go into movies with an open mind. Never, if you go in expecting it to be the best ever and you get let down, it's a letdown feeling. It's a big letdown. But if you go in with an open mind thinking that it could either be good or it could be bad, just take it as it is. More often than not, you'll be happier with the outcome. And it was a really fun movie. And I absolutely loved the Justice Gang. Mr. Terrific stole the show. Guy Gardner did his thing which was Nathan Fillion. He did fantastic, just like I knew he would. And Hawk Girl, she did very well. I love Isabel Merced. I wanted a Hawk Girl figure. I wanted a guy figure, and I wanted Mr. Terrific. Now, I didn't get the McFarlane Mr. Terrific. I don't know why. I'm a dummy. I should have got it when I saw it on the shelf. But I think I had spent a lot of money that day, and I was trying to hold back a little bit. And I know how things are with these figures now. Sometimes if you don't get them, you're not going to see them for a long time. But I passed on him, and I regret it now. But like I said, I have faith I'll find them out in a while. And if I don't, I've got these three. They were only $7.97, well, $8 at Walmart. They have limited articulation compared to the larger figures. Like they don't have like a hip swivel, or shall I say, I don't think they have a thigh swivel, but they look the part. Mr. Guy Gardner could use a little bit of painting, I'd say, to make his face a little more like human flesh look. I mean, it does look like a human being, but it's like glossy, and I need to do something to take that gloss off. Hawk Girl looks great as she is. And the same for Mr. Terrific. I'm really glad they got those characters in the movie. It was, I loved it. They helped make the movie. So I'm gonna put these to the side. Recently got this Cable, X-Men 97 Cable. One of the best characters in the series, and I love how they finally let Cyclops know that is his son that they sent to the future. And my idea for him is I saw a kind of repaint I wanted to do with him. Again, you know, give a more actual flesh tone rather than the cartoon kind of pale looking tone. Paint his suit darker. And the green, I'm not a big fan of the green gloves and the green shoes. I'm not. And the weapon, I want to paint that to be a little bit more, shall I say, darker, a little more realistic, and somehow give like the fluorescent lighting to the red parts or whatever. You know, it's like when you shine the black light on it or whatnot, it looks like it's really glowing. But that'll be a project for another day. I'm moving kind of fast, so you gotta pardon me. This is a guy that I have been waiting for a long time. As you know, I'm a fan of the Baki series, and this is Orochi Doppo, or Doppo Orochi, however you want to say it. He's probably my favorite character in the series. It's hard to have a favorite in Baki because everybody's awesome, but he is fantastic, and they did him justice with this. I even tied the belt, the elastic belt, as close as I could to a actual karate belt knot as much as I could. It was kind of hard to do, you know, considering, you know, how small the belt is. But he comes with a variety of hands, heads, open mouth. You can take off the gi, and he has like his tiger striped underwear or whatever, just like the animated series or the anime or whatnot. But he came out fantastic, and I was so happy to get him. I had to have him for my shelf. But he's up there now with Storm Yujiro, and Storm Baki. Then I got the Silver Samurai. I got the Silver Samurai Wolverine set. He's a good figure. He just needs some work. I think like my Doctor Doom figure, one of my ankles is kind of fused. I don't remember which one it is. I don't want to move it. It's fused to the point where it won't bend correctly, or either it won't move. I think it's this one, because I think this one moves. And while he looks nice, these are detachable. He comes with the giant star like he has in the Versus games. And maybe he could be painted a little bit differently in some parts, so not all the silver is the exact same color. It's a good mold, but it has a few areas that it can be improved on. Like every now and then I get these Marvel figures and something is wrong with the foot or with the arm, or maybe there's a little extra flash inside of there to where it doesn't want to rotate properly, and it's a pain in the butt. You have to go in there and figure out what's hanging it up. Once you do, it's no problem, but that really shouldn't be an issue at this point, as long as they've been doing it. It's like maybe 1 out of every 10 figures I get has that issue with either the foot or the shoulder or the arm. But it's all right. I'll deal with it. hopefully they can get some of that worked out in the future. My next one is, I don't know if I showed him before in a previous video, but this is Star Toys Tracks. They did a fantastic job with him. Star Toys is relatively new, so they just kind of got out of the gate. They just did a Blitzwing recently. Blitzwing was the first figure that they did, and he came out exceedingly well, especially for a triple changer. And it's all, like I say, it's always good to have competition among third parties. And then I found out they were going to do a Tracks. This guy, he's been in the works for about a year now, maybe a little over a year. And I was excited about that because the Takara Tracks, while it was nice to have a Tracks, it had, I guess, it had its limitations for the time. Like his feet on the Takara version, they were like hollow. They weren't really attached at the bottom. They were like attached on the side. And it just left a gaping hole. Imposability, it made me afraid because every time I moved the ankle, it was like you were gonna possibly break it off. But Star Toys fixed that problem magnificently. He has full ankle tilt, and it looks like the art as well, like the art for the toy and for the original toy. But they took Takara Tracks and they improved upon everything. Now, well, I won't say they took Takara. Not going to say they took Takara Tracks, but Takara Tracks was made first. But every problem I had with Takara Tracks was solved with this toy. Now, the backpack is a pain in the butt to get properly locked in. But once you lock it in, it's not going anywhere. And it looks exactly like the animation does, which is a bonus for me. Also, it's a filled-in torso, side torso, unlike the Takara version. Again, a huge bonus. Oh, but I'm going to get ready to wrap this up here. I just realized my phone's on 5%. I don't want to do this all over again. So I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, and I'll show you the rest of the things that I have. But that's an abrupt ending for you, isn't it? But that's what I get. I didn't charge my phone last night properly. Well, anyway, this will be part 1. Part 2 will probably be coming later today. So thank you for watching, and I'll give you some more impressions on Star Trek when I charge my phone up. Bye bye.